In the heart of winter 1959, the Ural Mountains in Russia were covered in a thick blanket of snow. The mountains whispered stories of adventure, and 9 brave souls decided to answer its call. They were not ordinary people. These were young, strong, and experienced hikers. Led by a man named Igor Dyatlov, they all shared one dream: conquering the challenging, snowy peaks. They began their journey with laughter and songs, their spirits as high as the mountains they aimed to climb. They were students and graduates from the Ural Polytechnic Institute with burning passions for adventure. Their destination was the Otorten Mountain, a challenge they were excited to take on. A few days into their journey, they set up camp on a slope of a mountain known as Kolatsiakl, or in the local language, the Mountain of the Dead. The name was eerie, but they were not one to be frightened by legends. As night began to fall, they settled inside their tent, sharing stories and dreams. But something went terribly wrong that night. When days turned into weeks with no word from the group, families grew anxious. Search teams were formed, and the vast, icy wilderness echoed with calls for the lost hikers. The first sign of them was their camp. It was a haunting sight. The tent, almost buried in snow, had a large slash like it was cut from the inside. Strange footprints surrounded the site, some barefoot, others just in socks. It was as if they had run out in a hurry, leaving behind all their gear and, crucially, their warm clothing. The first 2 hikers were found near a tree, remnants of a fire beside them. Shockingly, they were in their underwear, as if they had run out of the tent in a state of panic. The cold had claimed them. Not too far, 3 more bodies, including Dyatlov's, were found. Their positions suggested they were trying to get back to the tent, but the freezing cold was merciless. But the most unsettling discovery was yet to come. It took more than 2 months to find the last 4. Buried under deep snow in a ravine, their bodies told a more gruesome tale. They had injuries that were hard to explain, broken bones but no external wounds. One had a fractured skull. Another had a chest crushed with force comparable to a car crash. Most eerie of all, one of the women was missing her tongue and eyes. Investigators were baffled. What could have caused such a tragedy? The tent cut from the inside indicated they were trying to escape from something. But what? The mountain's silence was its only answer. Theories started to emerge. Some said it was an avalanche, others whispered about secret military tests. The local tribes became suspects, but there was no proof. Some even believed in more outlandish theories like UFOs or paranormal entities. The official reports, clouded in ambiguity, only mentioned an unknown compelling force responsible for the tragedy. This vagueness only fueled more speculation. The Dyatlov Pass, named in memory of the group's leader, became a place of legend, a chilling chapter in the vast book of unsolved mysteries. The mountains still stand tall, guarding the secrets of that fateful night, and those 9 brave souls, forever young, wander its peaks in the stories and imaginations of those who remember them. In 2020, Russian officials reopened the case and concluded that an avalanche was most likely the cause. This conclusion is based on modern scientific methods. Each hiker had their own story. Igor Dyatlov was not just their leader, but also their friend. He was known for his determination and courage. Each one of them is remembered not just for how they died, but for who they were. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains an enigma wrapped in a riddle, a haunting tale of adventure turned tragedy.